So, me and my son are on our daily walk, and I felt like this would be an opportune time to talk about a few pet peeves that I have, I guess, earned from walking around with a stroller. Now, generally, it is pretty safe to assume that if you see somebody with a stroller, that stroller probably has a baby in it. So, please, public service announcement here. If you see somebody pushing a stroller, don't rev your damn engine. If you happen to be driving by and you see somebody pushing a stroller, there is a 50-50 chance that child fell asleep in that stroller. If the kid fell asleep, the kid obviously needs a nap. And as far as you know, that mother is at her wit's end and needs a break. So please, do not sit at that stoplight and rev your damn engine 5 times when you just saw Mom, and I know you saw me. Do not sit there and rev your damn engine. If you see a mom putting a stroller into the back of her car or the back of her van, more likely than not, there's a baby in that car that she just strapped into a car seat ever so carefully because he fell asleep. And if you rev your engine at that light, you're liable to get shanked. Informing you now. Again, public service announcement on your part. The other thing, when you notice somebody pushing a stroller, again, chances are that baby is potentially asleep. Turn down your damn music. If you happen to see a mom pushing a stroller, she's like a block away from you. If your music's up really, really damn loud, turn it down. Or roll up your windows. Be considerate. Because when you drive by with that loud ass music, that baby's waking up. Or it's hurting the baby's ears at the very least. Same with the revving of the engine. Those loud noises are going to hurt that baby's ears. So turn down the damn music when you see a mom pushing her kid. Another thing that I have learned from pushing around my kid is that people don't take care of their sidewalks. I'm not talking about cracks. That's not your fault. You can't do anything about that. I understand. It's the city's responsibility to fix the cracks in the sidewalk and to fix breaking up the sidewalk. However, the city does not clean the sidewalk. I live in Kansas, and we get a fair amount of wind. So a lot of tree branches get blown onto the sidewalks, as well as a ton of leaves and a ton of dirt. And back in December, we had a lot of ice. A lot of people's trees lost a ton of branches. They were all breaking off due to the weight of the ice. And there's still people who haven't cleaned this shit up. Please, the sidewalks are not there to catch stuff. They're there for people to walk on. They're there for kids to ride their bikes on. They're there for kids to ride rollerblade on. They're there for people to run on, walk on. And they're there for people to walk their kids and strollers. Can't walk in the middle of the road. So, please, you don't have to do it every day, but please, if you have a sidewalk in your house and there's a bunch of sticks or a bunch of hills of dirt and leaves, go outside for a few minutes and sweep it off the sidewalk. That way, the sidewalk can actually be used for what it's for. It's just polite, and I wouldn't suggest it if I wouldn't myself do it. And I would. I've had a house with a sidewalk, and I don't right now. I wish I did, because then eventually my kid could use sidewalk chalk. But I don't have a sidewalk right now. I have had one. And guess what? I went out every once in a while, and I swept my sidewalk to be considerate to people who are using it. It's just polite. The last thing, and this one isn't so much an outdoor thing like what I am right now, going on my walk. Me and my son go on our walk once a day if we can, as long as it's nice out, you know. But in stores, if you see, and honestly, this isn't even just a stroller thing. I've had this happen with it when I have my son in his carrier. Stop touching other people's babies. Don't do it. I don't know where your hands have been. I've worked at Walmart. Some of you don't even know where your hands have been. Don't touch my baby. If I don't know you, don't touch my damn baby. Don't. That's all there is to it. Don't touch my child. I don't know if you're sick, and you don't know if my child has an immunity issue. You don't know if he easily gets sick. You don't know if he's recently had a surgery. You don't know. Do not touch somebody else's baby. You're not going to walk up to a person and go, "Oh, I love your hair," and touch all over an adult's hair. You're not going to walk up to somebody and go, "Oh, you have such cute hands," and grab onto their hands. Hands that, you know, in a baby's case, they stick in their mouth. They also stick their feet in their mouth. I know where my son's feet have been. I know where my son's hands have been. I try to keep them clean because I know they go in his mouth. But I can't clean them after every single time that somebody touches my kid because I don't have enough wipes for that. Don't touch other people's kids. And if they're in a baby carrier, sure as hell don't touch that person's kid. Do you realize the personal space bubble you're getting in to walk up to somebody and stick your hand right here to touch a baby's head? Your hand is now in my face. Remove it. Do not put your hands on my child without asking. If you ask me, I will ask you, when did you last wash your hands? Or, just to catch you off guard, I'll say, when did you last go pee? And if you say, I don't know, that means that you don't know the last time you washed your hands and you're not touching my baby. But ask. Ask somebody before you touch their baby. Just like you ask before you touch somebody's pet, just like you'd ask before touching a grown-ass person. Grown-ass person and baby are no different in this regard. Do not touch somebody without their permission. Grown adults, children's babies. Don't touch them without asking. End of rant. I'm going to cross the street now.